Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbooking process video. I'm going to be scrapping some photos from this past weekend, the day before Mother's Day, which is actually my sister's birthday. It was her 40th birthday, and I'm going to be using a bundle by, okay, I'm going to totally butcher the name, I know, but I think this is right. Blagovesta Gosheva? I don't know, at Sweet Shop Designs. And the photos are of my daughter and my sister, so Olivia and Aunt Anna. And these two really just love each other, enjoy being around each other. Um, I do have to admit, sometimes I get jealous when they go do things together, but I know it's good for them to do things apart, just the two of them. But they have a really good time. So I just think these photos are really sweet. And this is my sister's 40th birthday, and she looks fantastic. She looks very happy and just at a really good place in her life, and that makes me happy. And Olivia looks very happy too. She's home from this summer from her first year at university, and so it was really good to spend the day or evening with both of them celebrating not only Anna's birthday, but we celebrated Mother's Day too. So I have some other photos from this day, but I really wanted to start by scrapping these two. I just loved them. And I've scrapped with this bundle, or the kit actually, I think, one time before, with some photos of my mom and aunt, uncle, and my husband. And it's just, the two layouts, are similar because the colors obviously are similar and some of the pieces, but they really look quite a bit different. So, you know, the bundles that you get are a very good value because, unlike paper scrapping products, you can use them over and over again. Of course, you can use them for card making, hybrid projects, etc. But I really like that I was able to get two layouts, and I can really foresee having some more, especially because I have a photo of Anna with my son, and I think having an accompanying page, it's not really going to be a double layout, but to have a page that will kind of flow with this one, it'll be easy for me to make because there's so much in the bundle that I didn't use yet. So while I've been chatting, I have added some word strips. Y'all know this is no surprise. It's my thing that I'm enjoying to do is to use all the word strips. So I've added some to the one to the top left and a couple to the bottom right. And I added that fantastic camera because I can't help myself. I do collect vintage cameras, so some of them are quite old, in the 1910, 1920 range, and some of them are up into the 50s. And of course, I have my own DSLR that's which I can't believe it's 6 years old already. And it's a little sluggish now, but for the most part, it's still taking good pictures, and that's what I took these pictures with that are on the layout. So, I mentioned a few minutes ago that it's my sister's 40th birthday last weekend. This weekend, we are celebrating with a big party out at a beach house. We live near Pensacola Beach, so we're going to be going out there, and I printed out about 300 photos of my sister and with family and friends. Most of them are with family and friends, but a lot of them are just her by herself. And as I was going through all the photos, I was able to see how my picture taking abilities had changed over the years. So I was going back. Most of my digital images started in about 2004, and then quite a bit in 2005. But the quality of the photos have changed immensely, and the compositions, how what I see through the lens and how I end up taking the photos are quite different than, with what I had with my, point and shoot. But even with that, I can see the growth even before I got my DSLR in 2010, that there was a lot of growth in between that time, in that 5-year period, which I think is, I think it's interesting how, if you have an eye for photography, I still think that you can always improve. So I have done some photo walks with a couple of different photographers. One who has, award-winning photography at different art events, and the other is a very successful portrait photographer, a natural light photographer. And I benefited immensely from both of their assistance. And I just think it makes a big difference in my final layout too, what the photos look like. But after looking through all those, I need to go back and scrap some of those photos, because the stories just are there waiting for me to tell them. And it's always encouraging to know I won't run out of things to do with this hobby, because I take enough pictures to fuel an army of scrapbookers, I think. So I've just continued to cluster around the left and bottom, mostly to the right. And yeah, I'm deciding to make the photos just a tad smaller and do some final adjustments, but you're going to see the completed layout here. I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of time with me watching me scrapbook this layout. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to share with your friends. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss any layouts in the future. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.